Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, November the 14th, 2023. I am Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. Jody Shetty, 3886, writes in, "Hey, Doug, can you start with the word ratio tomorrow?" Ooh, that's an interesting one. Ratio gets us 3 vowels and an R and a T. Very good starting word, one of the best. So we're going to go ahead and start with ratio. And look at that, not bad. You're always happy whenever I see some green on that first guess. And there we have the A in position to get us started off. So pretty happy about that. Of course, we have the U and the E still to be looked at. Wouldn't be surprised if one of those is out there to be figured out. Let's see, what would make some sense here? What about sauce? Thinking about U and E, and I know we don't typically, just go right for it on the second guess, but think about this for a second. Here's what I love about sauce. Well, besides the fact that I love sauce in general, what's your favorite sauce, by the way? Let me know in the comments. Look at that. Impromptu engagement topic, but I am curious. For me, it's a tomato sauce. Why did I say it with that weird, I don't know. I like chicken parm. Anyway, sauce. Let's not get lost in it. But boy, that is tantalizing, looks delicious, and could be a 2-guess solve. Ladies and gentlemen, is the answer to today's puzzle the word sauce? No, it's not. All right, I thought for a minute that S popped in. But no sauce. No U and E. So interesting. I suppose, now there's the interesting part. At first thing I'm thinking, is there a double A? But I just realized, looking at the unused letter board, is that Y is hanging out there. So then I'm wondering, I realize we're almost playing in hard word mode, but it just feels intuitive here. What about something like the word Sandy? And quite frankly, I like this because these are the kind of letters I want to look at anyway. There's no other vowels to evaluate. So this actually feels really good to me. Looking at some other possibilities, you could have something like sappy, I suppose, but the Y will test for that possibility as well. Saggy. I got a feeling we're getting that Y. I got a very good feeling about that. Hopefully, we are not putting ourselves into a position here where there's so many, let's say SA blank blank Y words that we get into a big problem. But I don't think it will be that bad. And I think Sandy is the way to go here to start. So let's give it a shot, see if we can get in 3. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word Sandy? No, it's not. There it is, though. There's that Y, just as I suspected. So here's where I think I'm a little worried. I see a bunch of double letter possibilities. I see sappy. I see saggy. I don't think Sally or Sammy would work. I don't think those would be as proper names. I don't think they would be on the Wordle answer list. So saggy and sappy both look compelling to me. Let's just see here. Q obviously ruled out. I don't think W has any place here. And I don't think F does. So P and G are the 2 very interesting letters to me here. Salty doesn't work because we tested the T. Of course, Sally and Sammy. I guess Sammy might be an abbreviation or an alternate for the word sandwich. I know in Australia, a sandwich is referred to commonly as a Sammy, although I believe that would be Sammie. So I'm not going to get too lost in that. So I think our letters of interest are P and G, potentially L and M. Do I want to just go for it and hope I'm not missing things and maybe running out of guesses? Or do I be strategic and do an eval on the 4th guess? That is what I'm debating here. So what I could do, so here's a really crazy idea, and please hear me out. If I evaluated the word blimp, 3 of the 4 possible letters that are players here get evaluated. If they all come up gray, I think we have to go with saggy. Obviously, if we get the L, M, or P lit, we go right to Sammy, Sally, or Sappy. And I don't think there's a lot of other room for mistakes here. This feels like the safest thing for me to do in this spot. Just in case as a hedge, if I missed something. I don't think I have, but I think this is the safest way to go. I realize that, we could try Sappy, then Saggy, but then if it's, Sally or Sammy, I'm only going to have one guess. So I think unconventional would I have to do this on the 4th guess. So here we go, blimp for eval, and hopefully this lights the way. And, oh my goodness gracious, they're all gray, so we have to assume saggy here. And again, I'm taking a moment and just double checking here. Yeah. What about savvy? It's S-A, let me see, is it S-A-V-V-Y? Well, I guess it would, savvy or saggy. Oh, I didn't even think about savvy until just now. This is exactly what I was a little worried about. Savvy and saggy. Oh, but now I kind of like, honestly, between savvy and saggy, I'm liking savvy more than saggy. So let's just think about this. If savvy is not it, and I don't light up any V's, I have one guess left, but we only have 9 possible letters, and I can tell you that, 4 of them immediately out of hand, you can actually probably pretty much everything except G I can rule out of hand. So nerve-wracking, but not too much. So, all right, here we go. A little drama here on our 5th guess. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word savvy? No V's. Oh boy. So here we are down to the end, folks. Again, I'm going to take a minute here. QWZX, I cannot put those anywhere in here. F, there's no such thing as Sappy. H makes no sense. J makes no sense. K makes no sense. So it's got to be saggy. It's got to be saggy. We're putting let's see, I think we're over 300 puzzle streak now in jeopardy. But we're going with saggy on the 6th guess. I feel good, but I gotta admit I'm nervous here. All right, here we go. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word saggy? No, it's not. Sassy. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about sassy. Sassy never came into my mind. The triple S. Oh no. Wow. Well, that never came into my mind. At no point did sassy come into my mind. I can't. Of course, and obviously now I feel unbelievably stupid. How could I have not thought about sassy? I got so obsessed with the letterboard. And there you go. It was 300 something. Cassandra Hammerstone will probably put the exact number up on the screen. Consecutive solves. And we done blew it here today. Sassy. This is I believe the 3rd fail in our show. Xylil was one. Or that was a starting word I failed on. But sassy. So ratio took me out. Well, there you go. I mean, look, this happens. Like I said, this is all organic, and you get what we have. So historic moment on the show. Please react gently. No, you know what? I deserve a good boom roasting on that. That's a pretty common word, and it never showed up in my noggin. So there you go. There you have it. Tomorrow we begin a brand new streak. And you know what? Let's go ahead and call it. We'll call it. This is the point. I was thinking about that. We'll call it a new season starting tomorrow. We'll reset all of our statistics. And there we go. So there you go. You never should miss an episode of this program. Unfortunately, if you did, well, you're going to find out from your friends and neighbors what happened. So anyhow, there it is. The streak has ended. We're going to start tomorrow, though, get back on the horse and see how long we can ride. So I hope you join me tomorrow with some more Wordle.